All right, here we go. It's week 8. We're in Las Vegas for the RWRS Formula Masters Championship. 2/3 of the way through the season after this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at your grid tonight. Starting on pole, no surprise, going to be the Australian Sean Doyle. Firing off P2, going to be the 22 machine of Jace Dalmelin, the road ace from Backdraft Motorsports, as he looks to keep pace with Sean Doyle tonight here in the points. Kyle Chioda, good qualifying effort out of him. He'll start P3 tonight for Backdraft Motorsports. He'll have his teammate Jace Minier, the Stash, starting P4 tonight, right behind him. Another Backdraft driver is going to start 5th, going to be the 19 of Rat, Matthew Stewart. Starting P6, going to be another Backdraft driver, this time out of Canada, the series sponsor, Riley Marchant. Speaking of people out of Canada, for Raise the Bar Racing, Matt Mitchell in the 69 machine. He'll start P7 tonight. Starting P8, we continue our march of Canadians through the field here. Going to be Corey Hazelwood, co-owner of Hazen Boots Motorsports, in the 88 Cooper Equipment Rentals machine. Back in P9, we're back to the Backdraft drivers. Stephen Hott in the 84 machine. Behind him, he'll have his teammate also for Backdraft, going to be Kyle Bolin in the 6. And rounding out our field, the owner of PCs by Thomas. Thomas Christian going to join us once again tonight on a controller. Interesting. He's going to start right behind Kyle Bolin. We saw last week the issues with them two. We'll see if it carries over into this week. That's your grid. We're getting ready to fire these guys off here at Las Vegas. Lights are off. Sean Doyle's going to take the green here. Here we go. Lead him down into turn 1. Hazelwood's going to look low early here. 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, gets into the side of Riley. He's going to be around early. Riley able to keep it going. Hazelwood, he's going to get it looped around, going back straight. So action early in this one. Through the S's they go. Put a track map up for you. 30 laps here. Challenging track here at Las Vegas. Kyle Bolin, Thomas Christian back there. We talked about how hard it is on a controller. That green car right there, Tom Christian, managing to get out here and do it though. Sean Doyle out front. He's not running away too far. Stewart really closing in on his teammate Kyle Chioda there. He's got Riley Marchant right behind him. Issues in the back here. Tom, let's see what happens here. Oh! Tom off track, narrowly avoided there by Jace Minier. That was close. Man, oh man. Corey Hazelwood just going to sneak through there as well. So far early, Sean not skating away from Jace Dalmelin too much here. Jace able to stay with him. Kyle Chioda holding serve right there in 3rd, where he started. Riley's moved up nicely a couple spots. Matt Mitchell doing pretty good as well here. He's up a couple spots. He's got Stewart right behind him though. Matthew Stewart closing in. Oh, big hit in the back here. You heard it. Kyle Nolan, Thomas Christian involved in this one. Let's take a look at what happened here. You see Kyle off the track a little bit there. Oh, man. Oh. We saw things get chippy between these drivers last week. Maybe a little repeat of that. Kyle's car not going to be able to continue after that hit. Thomas Christian somehow keeping it going out there. I don't know how his car didn't sustain more damage than that, but he is still out here. Meanwhile, up front, Chase Dowmelin, Sean Doyle putting on a show. Chase has still got him within sight here. Kyle Chioda right there. Riley Marchant, P4, good run going from him. These guys are going to have to pit twice tonight. And pit entry and exit is brutal. You're looking at pit exit right there to the left of them cones. That is going to be a challenge. Matt Mitchell running in the 7th spot right now. He's trying to chase down Stephen Hott. Corey Hazelwood looking to work his way back up. He's got around Jason Meunier there. Top 4 haven't changed. Sean Doyle, Jace Dowmelin, Kyle Chioda, Riley Marchant. Stu Rat running in P5. Right where he started. Oh, he grabs a little bit of the curb there. That gets exciting. See the gaps on the top of your screen. Jace Dowmelin just a little over a second behind Sean Doyle. But then it is a country mile back to Kyle Chioda. Going to be 5 seconds here shortly. There it is. A 5-second gap now. .24 to go here at Las Vegas. Stu Rat, he's off track. Let's take a look at what happened with Matthew Stewart here. He's going to go down into turn 1. Catches a little bit of that curbing, and that's all it took. Around he goes. Stu Rat rolling again. But now going to have to battle Corey Hazelwood. Oh, Stu Rat's off track. That will likely be a slowdown penalty for him. That might be all Corey Hazelwood needs to get up there and snag the 8th spot. Tough track. We talked about it early. Your leader, Sean Doyle, out front. Going to be catching lap traffic here pretty soon. He's closing in on Thomas Christian. Oh no, Riley Marchant. He's getting it turned around. Let's see what happened here with Riley. Another turn 1 victim. I mean, almost a replay of what Stu Rat did. Just spun it to the inside instead. Riley getting it turned around. Back out on track. but he's going to drop back to the 9th spot right now. Matt Mitchell, good run going from him right now. He's trying to chase down Stephen Hott. He's closed in quite a bit. The gap right there, you see it. About 1 car length. These guys will have to pit soon. Thomas Christian with issues here. Check out what happened. Oh no, not another turn 1 victim. Oh no. Dom sends it in there just a little hot. Right in front of your leader, Sean Doyle. Gets it turned around. Gets the ship righted, pointed the right direction though. You can just see Jace in the picture there with Sean. Huge gap back to Kyle Chioda. Kyle gonna have to work around lap traffic here. Let's get Tom right in front of him. Tom's gonna let him go. Matt Mitchell with issues here just a minute ago. He gets it spun around. He was right on the bumper of Stephen Hott. Oh, comes back on track. If that was a second later, it could have been a disaster for Riley. Looks like pit cycles have started. Stu-Rat bringing it down pit road right now. Look at that pit entry. That is treacherous. A 90-degree turn from just about any point you take it from. So Stu-Rat going to try to pit early here. Try a different strategy. Got to try something. Sean Doyle got about 2.5 seconds over Jace Dalmelin. See Kyle Chioda back there. Just about 8 seconds back to him. P4, Stephen Hott, about 16 seconds off the lead. So some huge gaps out here. Field really spread out. Closest cars we got on the track right now. Riley Marchant, Matt Mitchell. Stephen Hott's going to bring it down pit road. Hazelwood on pit road as well right now. So a couple more people pitting early. Sean Doyle still out. Still leading this one here. 20 to go. We'll see when he brings it down, if he can bring it down cleanly. Not this time. Jace Dalmelin will take a pass. He's not going to do it this time either. Kyle Chioda's going to duck it in. Watch his entry. Looked like a pretty good entry there from Kyle. So for the moment, Jason Minnie up to 4th. Matt Mitchell 5th. Riley Marchant in that 6th spot. And Stephen Hott out of the pits now along with Hazelwood. That's your 7th and 8th spots. Stu-Rat running 9th right now after his pit. Tom going to round out your top 10 at the moment. Hazelwood, Stu-Rat, Tom showing a lap down right now. But pit cycles yet to happen. Sean Doyle, Jace Dalmelin on pit road. Chase Minier making his way off pit road. Right next to Hazelwood. That's that pit exit we were talking about. Can get very treacherous. Whoa. Side by side here. Oh. Jace going to be off the track. Stu Rat's going to close in. 7th, 8th, 9th here. They're going to head down into turn 1. We've seen turn 1, what it can do to people. They're clean through there. Stu Rat took a peek inside, got up on the curb. That's going to get his car unsettled. Hazelwood loves this in his rear view right now. Able to pull away a little bit. Let's go on board here with Jace Minier. He tries to chase down Corey Hazelwood. Coming down that long front stretch here. The treacherous turn 1. Jace just fine through there. Got a mirror full of Stu Rat though. These guys trying to chase down Thomas Christian. Tom off the track a little bit there. About to see how is Hazelwood going to navigate this. Tom's going to pull to the inside, let him go. Jace really sliding that car around right now. Great battle back here. 6th, 7th, 8th. Riley in the 9th spot. Not too far behind. Still within striking distance with 16 to go. Up front, look at this battle. Jace under a second to Sean Doyle right now. We'll hop on board here. Jace Damelin down the front stretch into turn 1. Trying to chase down Sean Doyle here. Jace giving it everything he has, closes in a little bit. You see him and Sean both sliding those cars through the corner. Jace really able to close the gap here, putting some pressure on Sean Doyle. Not something we usually see. Check out the gearbox cam here of Sean. Leaders putting on a heck of a show up here. Kyle Chioda, meanwhile, hanging on to that 3rd spot. 10 seconds back, though. Stephen Hott running in P4. About 8 seconds back of Kyle Chioda. Hazelwood right there. Jace Minier still hounding him. That's the battle for 5th right there between Jace Minier and Corey Hazelwood. Jace gets a good run down the front stretch here. See if he can do anything with it. I don't think he's going to be close enough. Stu Rat really loose through turn 1. Gathers it in. Stu Rat still running in P7 right now. Matt Mitchell running in P8. Riley not far behind here. Riley only about 5.5 seconds or so back of Matt Mitchell. So he's got a chance to improve his spot here. Meanwhile, Sean Doyle, Jay Stalmelin still out front. Coming to 11 to go this time by. We know they'll have to pit again. Oh man, issues here with Matthew Stewart. Let's see what happened. Turn 1. Oh, Stewart just gonna lose it again in turn 1 there. No harm, no foul. Keeps it going. 11 laps to go. These leaders have to pit one more time. So they're going to have to get through cleanly. Will pit road, bite Sean Doyle, and let Jace back into the championship fight. We've seen Sean struggle with pit road back in Phoenix. Nothing since then. Been clean since then. But it could happen again. And if it was going to happen, I would say it would be at this track. This is probably the worst pit entry we've seen of any track that we visited. 10 to go this time by. Kyle Chioda still hanging on to third. Got a nice cushion out back to Stephen Hodge running in fourth with 9 seconds there separating the two. Hazelwood right now reeling in Stephen Hott. He's only 5 seconds back. Oh, Tom Christian, he's off track there in front of Hazelwood. Or in front of Stewart, excuse me. Stewart dipping into pit road. He'll be the first one on pit road for his second stop. Your leader's not going to bring it in this time. They'll get 9 to go at the line. Jace doing an excellent job staying with Sean right now. Coming up on the lap traffic of Tom Christian. See what line around Tom Sean's going to pick here. Has to be careful. Cannot make contact in these open wheel cars. Oh, very close there. Thompson stay to the outside. He'll let the leaders by. Down the front stretch. They're going to get 8 to go. Hazelwood, Stephen Hott on pit road. Jason Minier rolling it down pit road as well. That'll be the last stops for those drivers. With 8 to go. Jace, Sean, they still have not come in for their last stop. They're gonna have to do it soon. When will it be? Sean Doyle on pit road. Jay Stalmelin gonna stay out. Strategy call here. Let's see how it plays out. Sean down that long front stretch pit road there. Riley Marchant Still trying to reel in Matt Mitchell here. About 6 seconds back. Kyle Chioda on pit road now. So Sean Doyle off of pit road. Jay Stamlin, here he comes, making his last stop. Locks up the tires a little bit, getting in there. Here we go. Now we see if Sean Doyle can get around and where he'll come out in relation to Jay Stamlin. Kyle Chioda off pit road. Oh, Jace Minier loops it around right in front of Sean Doyle. What a moment there. Looped around. Man, if he'd have been on the other side of the track, very well could have slid into Sean Doyle. That would have been horrible. Let's see where Sean's going to come out at here. Jay Stamlin just now making his way off pit road. As Sean makes his way by, reclaims the lead, 6 to go. So a great pit cycle there for Sean Doyle. You see the gap, 2.3 seconds. Going to be a tall task for Jay Stamlin to try to reel him back in. Kyle Chioda, after pit cycles, does hang on to P3, but 26 seconds back there. Stephen Hott's about 3 seconds behind him. And Hazelwood has closed the gap to Stephen Hott. It's about 3 seconds now. See the gap there between those 3 cars. Jace Minier, he's off the pace. Let's see if we can see what happened to him here. Comes down the front stretch into turn 1. Oh! Another turn 1 victim. Just gonna back it into the fence there. And once more for good measure. Jay's going to get it rolling. With 5 to go, though, Sean out front. See the gap back to Jay Stamlin. Riley Marchant, Matt Mitchell, that is a battle for position. Both cars a lap down. So Riley hanging on to that 7th spot. Matt Mitchell back there in 8th. Hazelwood within 2 seconds now of Stephen Hott with 4 to go. Sean Doyle, he's off the track. That could be the gap. Oh, man. That was the gap that Jace needed to close right there. Needed Sean to make an error, and he did. Jace now within a half a second of Sean Doyle with 3 to go. As he tries to claw his way back to the championship lead. Race for the win is on here at Las Vegas. Going to come down the front stretch. Be 2 to go this time by 0.3 seconds. All that's separating our 2 best drivers in this Formula 1600s. Sturat right behind him, but unfortunately lapped down and running in P6 right now. Hazelwood, last car on the lead lap. About 3 seconds behind Stephen Hott right now. Kyle Chioda's got about almost 4 seconds on Stephen Hott. Jay Stalmelin, what has he got here? Sean Doyle gonna get the white. Into 1 for the final time. Leaders working their way through 2 and 3. Jay Stalmelin pushing, giving it everything he has here. Can he get a line? He's got the inside, oh, he's not gonna do it this time. That could have been disastrous if he had thrown it in there. Sean Doyle, excellent job defending here. Jason, one last chance through turn 10 and 11. Not going to get it done. Sean Doyle going to take the checkered here at Las Vegas and extend his points lead. Jay Stalmelin will bring it home, P2. Kyle Chioda, a few more corners for him to navigate, and he'll be able to round out your podium here. That'll do it. Kyle Chioda going to bring it home at P3 here at Vegas. Stephen Hott, P4, and rounding out your top 5, Corey Hazelwood. Last corner to navigate there. And Corey Hazelwood going to round out your top 5. Sturat, P6. Riley, P7. Matt Mitchell bringing home P8. 9th be Jace Minier. 10th, Thomas Christian. And Kyle Boland going to finish out in that 11th spot tonight. Your top 3, we'll go ahead and line it up for media duties. We appreciate you guys joining us. As always, thanks again to our series sponsor, Riley Marchant. We're putting on the Redemption Weekly Racing Series Formula Masters Championship. If you'd like to come out and race any of the fun series that we race, look up Redemption Weekly Racing Series on Facebook. Shoot us a message. Our admins will get back with you, and we will get you in the league. We appreciate y'all watching. Congrats to Sean Doyle getting it done here tonight. Jay Stalmelin, P2, and Kyle Chioda, P3. We'll see you guys next week.